Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, August 10th, 2022, and today is another travel day. We have basically five travel days on this trip, and this is the third of 5. And today we are traveling from Luzerne, Switzerland, all the way to London, and this is going to involve 3 trains. The first train is going to be the SBB, which is the Swiss rail train from here in Luzerne to Basel, which we had to buy the tickets here, and they were what, 90? Here comes her. 102 francs, or 100 and something dollars. $104. Thank you, Meg. And then we already have our tickets for the TGV on SNCF, which is the French railway service. TGV is the high-speed train, and that we will be taking from Basel back to Paris. And then we have to switch train stations from Gare de Lyon, where we'll come in, to Gare du Nord, where we get the Eurostar, which we take to London.
Way at the mall.
Here we go. Just push it.
Wait,
That's not it. Well, it probably is, but... Wait till everybody... I don't know. The train was splitting, and the part we were staying by is staying here. And Megan was right to question the destination. Good job. And the doors were locked, so it wouldn't let us on. And a lady came up to us and said, for Basel, you gotta go way down the platform to the other end, because that part of the train is staying here, and this part that we just got on is going to Basel. And so we had to walk down quite a ways. So just because you're on the right number platform doesn't, you also have to look carefully at which car you get in. And it's so freaky when the trains go. There's no sound, there's no announcement. It just starts moving silently. So you better be on it, because it's gone. I like how they paint the scenes on the side of the train.
Yeah.
Busy. This train is much busier than the one we took on Sunday to get here. This train takes basically an hour to get to Basel, and then the TGV from Basel to Paris takes basically about 3 hours. We just realized that we have a very tight connection in Basel. We only have about 20 minutes between when this train is going to get to Basel and when our TGV train leaves for Paris, so that's going to be tight. If we had missed this train, we would have missed our TGV. There was one that left before this, and we were walking to it and it pulled away. So we literally just missed it. Okay, we're at the Basel train station, and basically we're getting back on the same track that we just got off. We're really, really hungry. It's like 12.
It's 12:20.
12:20. We haven't had anything to eat yet today, so we're gonna get something on the train. But the train isn't here yet. There was a tight connection, but it's not here yet, so we're waiting. Oh look, it's right by us. It's gonna stop. It's right there. There it goes.
Sur votre train. Le prochain TER à destination de Luzerne partira à 17h49. Le TER C13 à destination de Compiègne départ à 17h49 desservira les gares de la ville, Chantilly-Gouvieux, Creil.
Okay, way over there, those people up on top there in that big queue, coming down behind the sign, they are the front of a queue that extends all the way on the second level. They're above my head. See the feet of the people right here through the glass? All the way, the whole length of the station that way, and then like another mile. And they're boarding the Eurostar over there. I think that is still the 5 o'clock departure because the Eurostar trains are right there. And we have not seen any of them leave since we got here. Okay, so update. There was an enormous amount of national police presence on our TGV train from Basel to Paris. There were many national police officers on the train. And they were going around and like searching the bathrooms and like, I don't know if they were looking for someone specific, but when I went to get us food right after we got on, and I was in the club car getting food, they rounded up a bunch of like teenage boys. They were interrogating them in the club car. The boys did not seem to speak French, German, or English. They did not seem to have tickets, and they did not seem to have passports, and they didn't seem to understand the officers' questions. And we had to actually wait a little bit to get past them to get back to our seats. It was very strange. So I don't know what was going on with that. And the train was going really slow for a long time. And we didn't pick up and start going into the hundreds of kilometers an hour, like 300 kilometers an hour until, maybe like the last 45 minutes? Yeah, it wasn't very long. So our train was delayed. And something happened in my brain. And I think I went from, because like, okay, 1700 would be 5 o'clock. So that's 5 hours past noon. And somewhere, I think I got 7 o'clock mixed up with 1700, and I had it in my head that our train was at 1700, which would have been 5 o'clock. And so we thought we were super rushed and only had an hour to get from Gare de Lyon to here to Paris-Gare du Nord. And we had a terrible time. We could not find how to get here. We figured out we needed to take the RERD, which was green. We couldn't find the platform. There's some construction going on at Gare de Lyon, and I think that was messing us up. We couldn't find anybody to help us. We couldn't find anybody to ask where to go. The signage at Gare de Lyon is terrible. And then we finally got on the DRER, and it was so hot in there. And not only is it not air conditioned, it's like they have the heat on. And it's 91 degrees outside right now in Paris. We got here to Gare de Lyon, and then it took us a while to figure out what was going on with the Eurostar. I really do think these are still the 5 o'clocks. A young French woman who was ahead of us in line at one point, she said that she heard from one of the employees that something happened this morning. She didn't say what. And every Eurostar train is an hour and a half behind. I don't know if that's true, but if these are still just the 5 o'clock people getting on, and what time is it, Meg? 5:38. It's 5:38 right now, and they're still boarding these trains. And we've been sitting here for how long? Since 5? For 40 minutes, and these Eurostar trains have not moved. So unless we missed the 5 o'clocks leaving somehow, we blinked, I don't know. And these are the 6 o'clock trains. I don't know, but we're planning on going and getting in line again, because we didn't realize until we got like almost through the whole line that this wasn't our time, that it was 7 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. So then we got out of line and came and sat down. It's very busy here, and it's very hot. Okay, update. We're up on the top level now, We've been waiting in a queue for a very long time. It's very, very hot. Some chatter we've heard in the line, and also now there's some information boards here that says that a Eurostar train was canceled this morning. And a lady earlier said that it's, or maybe it was these girls behind us, said that they're just putting everybody on the next train, not necessarily the train you are booked on. And this says that they're going to give us colored stickers corresponding to our new seats. So they're obviously just trying to fill the trains as they do it and then send them off, I guess. There are the Eurostar trains down there. There's 3 of them. And these are people getting off. It is almost 9 o'clock and we are still standing in line. We are not moving. We have gone through several stages. We had to scan our tickets. We had to go to 2 different passport, like border patrol people. One that just stamped our passports and the other one that actually talked to us and asked us questions. We had to go through security, so we had to put everything in our bags and then put our bags through a x-ray machine and walk through a metal detector. And now we've done all that. The shop that is here closed while we were standing here. Yeah, it's just a perfume shop. But it's 1,000 degrees. It's so hot. We're just all crammed together. Nothing is moving. We don't know what's going on. And we thought we heard an announcement saying that we're supposed to just sit wherever there's a seat now. They gave us these with seat numbers and car numbers on them, but nobody knows what train that's for. Like, what train does it correspond to? We don't know what's going on. It's just insanity. You can hear the babies crying. There's seats facing both ways, buddy.
Or maybe they turn them.
I don't know. We're finally on the train. How long did we wait in line, Megan?
3 hours and 15 minutes.
3 hours and 15 minutes. We're all very, very hot and sweaty. The train is packed, and it's take whatever seat you can find. Thankfully, someone nice moved so Megan and Ben could sit together. I'll let you know when we get to London. Hi everyone. Sorry, I have to finish out the video the next day because we didn't get to bed until like almost 2 a.m. Okay, we finally did get on the Eurostar. I don't know where I left off in the video. The train ride on the Eurostar itself was uneventful, other than the train was totally packed. And we did manage to sit together, sort of. I was next to a man, and then the kids were directly across the aisle from me next to each other. Even though it was completely dark outside, and for some strange reason they did not dim or turn off the lights inside the train, which I thought was weird because it was so late. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And there were, you know, kids on the train and stuff, and some people trying to sleep and things. So I don't know why they didn't do that, but you couldn't really see outside very well. But we were still able, by looking at the map on Google Maps and kind of looking outside, we could determine when we went into the Channel Tunnel and when we came back out of it. When we came back out of it, the kids were actually in line in the snack car getting us something to drink and stuff, so they kind of missed it. But so at least they couldn't see it, but not that it's that much to see, but at least they knew when we were in the tunnel. It does go very fast. It hardly seems like you're in there any time at all, really. And the part of the train ride from once we emerged out of the tunnel until we got to St. Pancras in London was very fast. Like, I felt like that went really quick. Then when we got to St. Pancras, being in London and the fact that I lived here for months and have been here before, I feel much more, even though London is a huge city and it was late at night and it seems kind of sketch and scary, I still felt much more comfortable and confident and had no problem at all. We already had our Oyster cards, so we didn't have to stop and buy tickets for the tube or anything, and we just made our way. It was a long trek. We had to get from St. Pancras, King's Cross on the tube. We took the Piccadilly line to Green Park, and then we changed to the Jubilee line and took the Jubilee line here to Waterloo, which is the closest tube stop to our hotel. Now, unfortunately, Waterloo is also a huge train station in itself. Some of the tube stops are like that. They're part of a bigger train station. And I don't think that we probably came out of the train station the best way, and we walked farther than we needed to on the street, dragging our luggage, trying to find our hotel. But we did find it, even though it was dark and creepy at night, and we made it here. And I will do a room tour that'll be coming up next, but we did eventually make it. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning, much later, several hours later than we were supposed to get here. But we did eventually make it. But that was a heck of an experience with the Eurostar yesterday. And I don't know why the train in the morning was canceled, but boy, did it mess things up. And if it's like that all the time, I feel so bad for people who are trying to take that on a regular basis. I hope they improve that process somehow, but it was a mess. Thanks for watching this video. I hope this was interesting and helpful to you. If you like travel videos like this or train content or anything like that, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy travel videos, be sure that you're subscribed to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Have a great day, everyone, and safe travels!